Good evening, everyone. First of all, I hope you all are doing well. I, Prishita Jamtani, along with my co-coordinator Nirmal Patil and my entire EPEC family, would like to warmly welcome you all to Mr. and Miss Melange Final Round 2021. I would now like Nirmal to introduce our judge for tonight.
First of all, good evening everyone. Today our judge for the day is Avni Avasthi. She's a 23-year-old who has represented India in International Antarctic Expedition in 2016. She was the world Miss she was Miss Metropolitan she was Miss Tourism Metropolitan India in 2019 and has worked with eco-friendly sustainable brands. She's also an epitome of she's also an epitome of who inspires all of the people around her. Moving on, now Prishita will introduce the rules and how the previous event flow has occurred.
So just to brief you about the decorum of the event, we have had first round of Mr. and Miss Melange being the rapid fire round, second round being the group discussion round, and third round being the talent round, after which we have come to our final round. So we have our 6 participants here with us. We will be going one slot at a time. Avni here, our judge, will be asking you a question, and without any further ado, let's move to the questions. Moving on to the
Can I go?
no,
If there's any kind of an audio disturbance in the background, please let me know so I can. Okay.
Okay.
you're
Yes, ma'am,
audible.
sir. Before we begin with the questions, we would be every participant will be introduced separately, and we would ask the judge to ask a question to the participants. The participants would be given 1 or 2 minutes to explain their answers and justify it with proper facts. Followed with this, the next participants will be introduced, and the judge will again ask the question. This will be the flow for the event. Uh, Sushita, could you introduce the first participant?
Yes, so we'll be going with all the boys first. First participant for today is slot number 1, Renard Colasso. He is a third year law student pursuing BBA LLB honors from Bangalore. He's a vivid researcher and a writer. He also likes to spend time in drawing and reading. He has also participated in several international and national court competitions and even have been badged as the best researcher in many of them. Avni, passing on to you.
Hi guys. It's actually really nice seeing her and talking to all of you because I've been in your situation, not very far long ago. And I know how it feels to be a college student, be a part of this Mr. and Miss college events. It's fun. So it's an honor for me to be here, first of all, with all of you. Can you please repeat the name of the participant that I'll be asking the question to, please?
The first participant is Renard Colasso, who will
Okay.
share.
If Janad, if you're here, can you just say hi to me because I'm not being able to see you on my screen.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes. Hi. Hi. What's up? How are you?
I'm doing good, ma'am. How are you?
All right. Very well. Thank you. So congratulations for all of you to making it this far. First of all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right. So don't worry. This is not a full question answer session. It's just basically, to get to know you guys. All right. So my question to you would be that in a couple of years or a couple of decades down the line, when a couple of us cease to exist or you cease to exist, what is the one quality of yourself that you would like to be remembered by? So, or for example, if you're not around, then what is the one quality that you think you have that you would want people to remember you by?
Sure, ma'am. Yeah, can I go start? Yeah, okay. So, one of the qualities I would like to be known for is my loving nature. So, that's something I'd like to be known for. Even when I'm not around, I like to know that I still have love for them and that they're always going to be there for me, and to know that it's the kind of love that I show and personate around in my personality and how I behave around other people. And it's just the quality of them knowing that okay, he's there, that okay, that someone loves you in a way, not in a relationship but like as a friend, to know that okay, I always have someone who loves me, someone who's always there for you. And even down the line, also a few years down the line, just maybe if them come I come across them and they say how much they still remember me of just my qualities of how I've shown love in the form of gifts, thank you messages, and just like appreciating them. So that's the different ways in which I show love, and I believe that it will take me a long way down the line. Just showing that hi, thank you for being here today. You've been a blessing in my life. Yeah, so those are some qualities. One of the qualities I believe, other than being funny, I'm guessing I am funny. So other than that, it's definitely the love. It's the love I love to give to everyone and spread. Yeah. So that.
All right. Thank you so much. I do hope that I remembered, and I must tell you, it was a really cute smile.
Thank
Good
you,
job
ma'am.
on that. Yeah. Prishita, should we move on?
Yes. Moving on to the second slot for today, we have Rajat Harne with us. He's from Pune. He's an undergraduate student at VIT Pune. He's a huge Premier League fan, and his favorite team is Man U City. He's very good at sketching and doodling too. Rajat, do we have you here?
Yeah, yeah. Hi, ma'am. Good evening.
Hey, what's up? How are
Nothing
you
much. I
feeling?
just, it's actually kind of nervous, but yeah, it is good.
Good. There's no need to be nervous. Don't worry. All of us have been where you've been at one point in time. Don't worry. It's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So, okay, I'm gonna get right into the question, and I'm gonna ask you that for a society to be non-violent and happy and kind of peaceful, what do you think are the kind of qualities that citizens should have within themselves? Because there's a lot of debate that goes around these days as to what is the right way or what is the right kind of behavior that you should have to be a good citizen. What do you think,
Okay.
no matter what country you are, no matter what state you are in, no matter wherever you go, there are times where we shift also. What do you think? Just act as if you're applying for a PR for another state. And what do you think citizen will be able to really, contribute to a state?
Yeah. So, what a citizen should what quality should citizen have in order to maintain the non-violence and peace and harmony? I feel that he should have the quality of peace and harmony, and he should be by himself, right? I mean, you shouldn't be worried about what things are happening. I mean, you should, which like you shouldn't be bothered about other things which happens around you, but you should be prepared of what is coming for you. So that's how it would work. And if there is any violence, something happening around you, you should just observe it, and maybe if it's possible you should have a look over it, but you shouldn't kind of uh, I mean, uh, what what leads to violence is that many people argue and they kind of debate. So at the first place, if you won't initiate it, you would keep things to yourself. You don't go on seeing bother about other person, so then that would kind of be a good thing. So peace and harmony and keeping things to yourself would not lead to debates, and that's how would peace and harmony would be maintained, I feel.
Okay, all right. Thank you for that, Rajat. And nice set
Yeah,
of specs, I must say.
thank you.
That's good.
Thank you, Rajat. Moving on to our next slot. Slot number 3 is Darshan Nere. He's from Thane and he's an engineering student. He likes taking parts in debates and MUNs. He also likes to play a lot of sports, mainly football and swimming. Darshan, do we have you here?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello, ma'am.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Very well, thank you. So you like football and swimming, huh?
Yeah.
What team do you support?
I'm sorry.
What team do you support?
For football, I support Manchester United in the Premier League, and for swimming, I don't support anyone. I just
So you
like to
see how
swim.
Rajat suddenly went like this. He's like, भाई तो जीत रहे आज कोई problem नहीं है as long as you're supporting Man U.
Yeah.
And now Rajat is like, yeah man, we've got each other's back.
Actually, Man United is like a big rival of.
Sorry. Okay, all right, never mind. So, I want to ask you, um, do you believe in the concept of working hard or working smart?
I think I believe in working hard. Working smart. It might like not everyone has all the skills or talents so that they could do every job very easily. But if we give the appropriate time to something, everything could be done by anyone.
So, but what if you're working hard constantly? And I mean, so what if you're working hard and you eventually still don't get to your, to what your aim is?
Well, well,
Then
not
what do you
just
do?
working hard, like not only working hard, we should also use
Ah, you have to
have to be
choose between
smart.
one.
We have to be smart, but if the main thing matters is we try doing something. The result doesn't really matter if we are trying to do it.
Great. Nice. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Darshan, Nere, and thank you, Amni. Moving on to Nirmal.
So now we would be having the finalists for Miss Melange of 2021. So first we have Bhavna. Bhavna is an ambitious, free-spirited, and ambiverted person. She likes exploring and trying out different things like dancing, painting, vlogging, kickboxing, modeling, and she does all of this in her own unique way. That is Bhavna. Avni, on to you.
Hi, Bhavna.
Hi, everyone.
How are you?
Good. I'm a little nervous, but I think I'll do it
Don't
well.
be. You could be. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you a little bit of a controversial question.
Can I request you to be a little louder because
Yeah,
I'm not
sure.
in the right space either.
Is this better? Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Okay. Yeah. Go on, please.
Yeah. So I wanna ask you, do you think coming from where you do you think you truly have the freedom of speech?
I didn't get any of it. I'm sorry. Can you just go again? It's like
Uh,
I'm getting a lot of disturbance. I don't know if it's from my side.
oh wait, I'm just gonna repeat it. If not, I'm just gonna put it in your chat box and you can hear it. Can everyone else hear me or is it just her?
I don't think
It's
it's.
not very clear, Amni.
Uh, is this better?
Yes. Amni, you can just put your
No?
phone in the chat box. That would be better.
Yeah. Can you like put it on the chat
Yeah,
box?
I'll just put it in the chat box.
Okay.
Okay, can you see that?
Yeah. Freedom of speech is something which you have this freedom to speak, but it need not be considered by anyone is what I think. It should be out there, but it need not be taken by anyone else, right? So it's definitely there. Freedom of speech is there, according to that, you can put your opinion out there, you can put your word out there, you can put your thought about something out there, but you shouldn't really expect anyone to actually take that point in mind or maybe consider it to decide on something. But I definitely feel there is freedom of speech. Just hoping that you don't expect someone to actually care about it. You can definitely speak whatever you want. I feel that's there.
So what I mean by freedom of speech is, I mean that from the kind of country or the government that you come from, do you think that you truly have the freedom to speak out?
Sorry, I can't get you right. Can you just put that on the chat again?
Now, what
All
Avni
right.
is saying is the country we come from. Do you really feel we have freedom of speech?
It depends on a few matters. Like if it's very political, people might, according to your hierarchy, people might just, like try to make your voice unheard. But if you have the courage and audacity to bring it out somehow, like do your part in it. You know what I mean? Like do how much ever you can put it out. That's it's I'm talking about just the political side of it. If not, I feel we do have a freedom of speech where you can just speak it out. But if it is related to something with politics, there are higher ups who can make you unheard. But it's your duty to try your best if you really want it out. So it's how you use this freedom of speech. It's how you use the right of freedom of speech. That's what I think.
All right. Thank you,
I'm very
Bhavna.
sorry that I couldn't get
That's
you.
it. That's it. Thank you.
So thank you so much, Bhavna, and thank you so much, Avni. Moving on to our next slot, our next finalist, it's Samiksha Hiran. She calls herself a versatile personality. She says this because she has been professionally trained in dance for more than uh, for a lot of time in more than 8 styles. She has played cricket, football, badminton, and whatnot. She's also working for the NGO currently, and she has been very active in their work. Um, Samiksha, could you say hi to Ma?
Yeah, hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Hi, Samantha. Good evening. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
my video is actually I've joined from my phone for the video, so if you're able to see me, yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
Worry about it. I just hope you can hear me.
yeah, ma'am.
All right. So tell me something now. I'm sorry I can't see you, so I'm just gonna get straight to the question.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me something. What do you think about the ripple effect that basically we have upon ourselves when it comes to the action and the space that leads to doing the right thing? Did you get the
Um,
question, or should I say that again?
could you please put it in the chat box because maybe there's some.
All right. It is in the chat box.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Dear.
1 second, and I'll just check.
Yeah, yeah, take it.
So, yeah, this question is very interesting because I find myself always doing the wrong thing. Always. So, doing the right thing, it does not come from within. We have to believe our instincts when it comes to thinking that we are doing the right thing or not. If you think about people or if you think about opinions from others, it's always going to be wrong. Every different person has its own opinion, like the previous topic just said, that freedom of speech, everyone has a freedom to keep their own point, but it depends on us, and it is us who has a better analogy of the situation, if that is a right thing or not. And when we and if my like it is said very clearly that no one is perfect, right? So when even if we end up doing any wrong thing, or if we end up doing something which ends up being not in favor of what we are, then it's okay. It was our decision. We made it independently. There is no one who is allowed to tell you that you're not allowed to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong, and it's okay to not to do a right thing. So the effects is obviously everything has a repercussion, everything has a effect in return. It sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. That is the joy of life, right? So it's okay if we not do a right thing. It's not a big deal. Everyone goes wrong. Even the movie stars, which we think that they are so glamorous and they are so perfect, they are not. They take 10 cards, they have thousands of photo shoots, thousands of cameras. They go wrong. They have sometimes a bad day, a bad week, maybe a bad month also. But that does not mean that they are not right. So the effect, the output of what we are doing is obviously unknown, and that's what interests life more. So it's okay if you don't do a right thing, and do what you want, do what you love is what I'll say. So that is the right thing, I guess. So yeah.
So thank you for this answer. I wish I could see you, and I'm going to go a little bit of the philosophical side of it, what I'm not called sure for, but I'm going to say that as Sanuksha very rightly, can you hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I'd just like to say that there's nothing called as the right thing, because what is right to you may not be may not be right to someone else, and what's right to someone else may not be right to you. So as Samicha very rightly said that you do you and do yourself like unapologetically. So that's why you guys are here, and I mean, who cares, man? You've got to do what you've got to do. So are you.
Yeah. Perfect.
Alright, thank you for that answer, Siri.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Samiksha. Now moving on to the next slot, which is Anushka Shinde. So Anushka Shinde describes herself as a warm-hearted person. She's an easygoing and brutally honest personality. She loves traveling, reading, and poetry and books. She also tries to occasionally write some by herself and also enjoys reading others. She's currently pursuing her computer's degree in uh, in a college from Pune. That is Anushka. Ma'am, could you ask her the question?
Alright. Hi, Anushka.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay. So I heard that you love being brutally honest, huh?
Yeah, that
So
is
I
true.
have a
I
very
think I come across as mean sometimes, but it's just that I'm trying to be.
as I said, you do you, man. Nobody else cares. Okay. So this is a very interesting question then in terms of your introduction. As you said, you like being brutally honest. What do you think, or how do you think what do you think the world will be full of truth? Like if we live in a world only full of truth, where you have to be brutally honest and where you have to like talk straight up. A world of truth, yeah. I think they've put it up in the chat box.
Okay. So I think that the fact that I like being brutally honest is my personal opinion. But I don't think that a world where, like you said, that it is full of truth would be a nice place to live in, because I think sometimes a little bit of white lies here and there do more good than they do harm. So, like for example, if your friend is asking you if she looks a little bloated in a dress, and you say yes, and maybe it'll do some damage to your self-confidence, but sometimes you can just say no and just go on with life, be happy, you both can enjoy. And I think that sometimes, like I said, a little white lie here and there doesn't hurt anyone, and a world that is full of truth would be a world that is not a very interesting or loving place to live in.
Thanks, you're brutally honest answer, Sridhar. Right. So it was.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for your answer.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you to all the participants. Now, I know everyone is just waiting for the results, so we'll ask you for a little time so that ma'am can judge you, and based on it, she can decide the results.
Yeah. So we
The
can now.
broadcast. Yes, sorry, Anil.
Yeah, so we can now go temporarily offline so that we can discuss the results. And then once we have them, we'll come back online and we'll give the results that everyone is very excited for. So please wait in the meeting, guys. We'll join back as soon as we can.
Can I drop off?
Yes, ma'am. Please join the other link.
So, I announce it. Are you guys ready? Is your heart beating? Because mine is. Alright. So, I don't know if I haven't seen your previous rounds. I've seen this round, and I wish I had a chance to see your previous performances as well. But yay! So we're at the end, and we have the Mr. and Miss Mélange 2021. And so what I have seen and from what I like is Mr. Mélange 2021 is winner! Yay! Congratulations!
Thank you, ma'am.
Where are you, your gap? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yay! Congratulations!
Thank you, ma'am.
How are you feeling?
Oh, it's nice. First time, so like.
Wow, such a fuska nice that was. We're all here debating who's winning and all that. हाँ मतलब ठीक है, it's nice only.
uh, I'll have to like wave or something.
Yeah, me. Oh my god, I'm so overwhelmed. Alright, congratulations. I loved your answer. Good job. And both the other guys, I loved your answers too, but I mean, it's competition, and I hope to see you guys in the field of modeling and all of that video soon. And in the field of pageantry also. Don't lose hope. And for anything, by the way, yeah, I'm here. You guys can ask me questions, okay? So now, moving on to Miss Milan. Sorry, Renard, we're going to take away the spotlight from you for a bit. Uh, so now for Mr. Milan, Miss Milan, sorry. The winner is Samiksha. Yay! Samiksha, at least now turn on your camera, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, it's switched on.
But I can't see you.
I have joined from a different device because of the camera issue.
Anyway.
Okay, one second, I'll try.
We'll just have to take a screenshot with it. Yay! Congratulations!
Thank you so much.
I'm again going to get a little philosophical and say this to you guys. So, a very big part of modeling and a very big part of pageantry is your intelligence, is your personality, is the way you can talk. So, I'm sorry, there's a lot of noise behind me. But, so don't just think that, modeling means you can look good and you can walk and you can do whatever you want and just take away the title. It's about your frame of mind. It's about how nicely you talk and all that. So keep it up and don't look hope for the ones that have come second and third. It's one step closer to being first. So don't worry, you guys. It was amazing. How are you? Sorry. And it was wonderful.
Thank you, Avni. I would now like to reiterate our winners for tonight. We have Samiksha as our Miss Mélange and Renard as our Mr. Mélange. Thank you. Thank you so much. You all deserved all of this. And congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to the winner. And I would also like to thank our judge for tonight. She had a very busy schedule planned over, but she still took out time for us to be here with us. Thank you, Avni. I would also like to thank all my organizing committee and my EPEC family, my chairpersons, Alfaran and Abhishek, my vice chairperson, Mehul, and all my secretaries, Rohan, Anirudh, and Dia. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping us do everything tonight. It would have been nothing without you. Thank you.
Congratulations to all the winners again. And congratulations to all the finalists, first of all, because making it to the top three is a big deal too. again, I would like to thank all of the EPC family, along with all the coordinators and all the secretaries and all the chairpersons and vice chairpersons. Now, I would like to ask if the chairpersons have a few words to share, or the winners have some words to share.
Can I say something?
Yes, Samisha.
Yes, Samisha, please.
Yeah. Yeah, ma'am, thank you so much, firstly. And secondly, you're too pretty. I couldn't take my eyes off, even if you're talking to other people also. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. It was a pleasure participating in this competition, and all the organizing people coming through all these rounds and all was pretty ecstatic, because I usually never participate in anything other than educational related or anything that has to do with my career. So this is very much out of the line, but it was nice to participate in this. Yeah, and thank you, ma'am. Thank you to everyone else also. Yeah, for all the finalists and the participants. Yeah.
I'd like our Vice Chairperson Mehul Latka to say a few words.
Thank you, Rohan. Abruptly, you've decided to call me. Thank you to all the participants. It has been quite a journey. Uh, like first round, second round, third round, and then the final round. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for keeping up with us. Thank you for cooperating with us. And EPC has a lot of fun events coming along. This is just the start. This is the first fest that we have come up with this year. And I would like to mention, like, we are having Melange after 2 years. We didn't have it last year. And me and the chairpersons were like really firm on the thing that it should go well. It wouldn't have gone well if we didn't have our organizing team, our heads, co-heads, and volunteers, our coordinators of all the domains, and all the secretaries, all the core secretaries as well. And it wouldn't have been possible if there wouldn't be such amazing chairpersons. Lastly, I'd like to thank Avni for gracing us with your presence. I know it was a really busy schedule for you, Anirudh. I had a talk with Anirudh. Thank you for taking out time. Thank you so much, Avni.
Thank you, Mehul. I'd love our chairpersons Farhan and Abhishek to say a few words, please.
Yeah. Congratulations to both the winners, and thank you so much, ma'am. EPC is so glad to have you as our judge. Yeah, over to Abhishek.
The same. Congratulations to all the participants and all the finalists. Hope to see you all in offline event, ma'am, in VIT soon. And thank you all for joining.
I'd just like to say one last thing. You have many very good
Thank you.
Do the chairpersons want to close Melange for everyone?
I guess we'll all close it. Mehul. Okay, so
yeah,
we'll start. Okay, so we declare. Okay, 3, 2,
1. So we officially declare
Melange 2021
Annual Fiesta
closed.
Closed.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. And it was a great event with 70 plus events happening for Melange this year in the domains of technical, extracurricular, and sports. EPC has truly been successful in carrying out Melange online. And I hope to see coming fests offline if COVID permits us to do so.
On that note, we would like to formally conclude the meeting for Mr. and Miss Mélange.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.